Algebra 1b, solve equations with variables on both sides. 0.8. Hey, 8 plus 5s equals 7s minus 2, okay? There's variables on both sides of this. Are we going to freak out?
No.
Yes. No. Okay. So, what do we have to do here? Solve. Hey, Emily.
Subtract 5s.
Yeah, let's move some s's around, okay? We want to get all of our variables on one side together, okay? So we have two options. And I like the one Emily chose. We have two options here. We can either move 5s by subtracting it from both sides and do 7 minus 5. That would give us a positive 2, right?
Yeah.
Our other option, which I don't like as much, just to be real, is to subtract 7s and move it to the other one. That would give us what?
A negative.
Negative 2. Do we like negatives or positives more?
Positives.
Positives more, okay? So let's try and move the smaller one rather than the bigger one, okay? That'd be awesome, okay? Thank you, Lady. Okay? Let's try and move the smaller one rather than the bigger one. So let's subtract 5s from both sides. So I like making my first math move here to get my variables together. Now we could move the constants first if we wanted. We totally can. But I just prefer to get my variables all together because I think that makes it simpler in our head. 5s minus itself is 0. So I put 8 equals 2s minus 2. Does this look pretty similar to what we've been doing now? Yeah, okay. Now we're like, whoo, I'm a lot more comfortable.
Easy.
I'm chilling in my PJs, okay? Feeling blessed, okay? Feeling good. Okay? Now what do? We add 2. Get rid of the subtraction of 2. What's 8 plus 2? 10. Same sign, add and keep the sign. Equals 2s. Negative 2 plus 2 is 0. Don't need it. Okay? What do we do now?
Divide 2.
Divide by 2. Okay. What's 10 divided by 2?
5.
5 equals
S.
s. Those 2's divide out. So 5 equals s. Could we go back and check our work if we wanted?
Yeah.
Do we have to?
No.
Okay. If we were to check our work here, though, where would we plug 5 into? Which
On
one?
each side.
Which one?
The one on with the sun. Wait, no.
Both sides. That was a trick question. And you plug it into both sides. Okay?
Oh yeah, I
Plug it
said
into
that.
both sides. Just plug it in everywhere you see the variable. Okay? Everywhere you see the variable. Okay? Huh? You go that way.
Yeah. I'll say. I'd be fine first.
Okay. Any questions on that first one? I bet. Let's do the second one. Okay, I want you guys to try it on your own. When you have it or have questions, raise that hand, okay? Raise that hand, okay? It might end up being a fraction.
Oh. Does that stretch? Little leg stretch. Look.
Okay, good luck.
Oh, good luck.
I can totally feel my shoulder right now. Twist it. Whenever I wanted to, I can feel it moving. I can feel the bone too.
I did. I gave it to.
You use that 2 W's.
You get to me.
You don't want 2 W's. Good, good. That's how I know.
have it, but.
Really?
Well, I mean, alright.
Mr. Bob, do you have an iPhone charger?
I do have an iPhone charger.
Can I use it?
Yeah, I guess.
I just. No, the charger.
What?
Alright, over here.
I could just use the box.
Oh, it's already plugged in over here.
Thank you, though.
Yeah.
Am I doing it right? I feel like I'm not. Math involved. Oh, I'm doing.
No. What do we have on the other side?
I don't know what's wrong with me.
Stretch.
First.
Let's go with her.
Put our mask over our nose and then we did something. Okay. tired. Aiden, I'm counting on you. What do we do? What was our first step?
Hurry up, he's gonna get tired.
minus 3W.
Okay, good. Okay, do that. Done. Here, good. Okay, oh, you're right. Okay, so would you subtract 3W from the 2?
No.
3W. Maybe erase that other one though. You only do it once.
What, just be, okay. If that was the only thing that you saw, right there, 204, over 204.
So keep going.
I see a cryptic message.
It's not cryptic messages, Emily.
2
One's
equals.
is 2, one's
So you still have the 2 there, right?
It's not. You're not even trying to be subtle. No. Not really. Okay, cool.
So 7W minus 3W is.
Are you not?
I'm tired.
That'd be 10 cents.
4.
4 W's, right? 4 W. What's happening with 4 and W?
You get your legs, make it
I don't know. Oh.
What's happening when they're right next to each other?
You're gonna fall.
right?
He's got that
Oh,
power
yeah.
state barely
How do
just
I do
hold
that?
on him.
Divide.
Like barely.
Divide
I'm on, I'm fine over the bar.
line
Yeah, like.
or 4.
So we divide the other side by 4 too, right?
And
So
then
divide
you
the
got
other side by
hurry
4.
before he falls. Like shape.
Okay, what's 2 divided by 4?
Oh, I guess it's like shape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are.
I don't know.
What goes into both 2 and 4, Aiden? I feel like you're doing this long on purpose. Yep. 2 goes into 2 how many times? Okay, so 1 on the top. Over what? How many times is it going? 4. Over.
2.
Yep, equals what?
Now you got shaky legs.
For real.
Oh, okay.
Jeez, man.
Hey, don't say I never did anything for you, okay? 3W plus 2 equals 7W. Aiden, I'm gonna make you solve this up here, but I think you'll do better this time. Okay, what do we do first?
You subtract 3W from 3W.
3W from both sides?
Yeah.
And what's 3W minus itself?
0.
Okay, so we're left with what?
W. Or no, 2.
2 equals,
4W.
okay, now what?
Now you divide
By what?
4 by each side
Okay, why are we dividing by 4?
to get rid of 4 on 4W.
Very good. What happens with this 4 and this 4?
Gets rid of
Okay, they reduce, okay, down to W. Now 2 over 4, not a whole number, but we can reduce the fraction. What goes into both?
2.
Yep, 2 goes into 2 how many times?
1.
Okay, goes into 4?
2.
Twice. 1/2 is W. You about killed me, dude. Alright,
Sorry.
so 1/2 equals W, okay? Any question on that one?
Next time you should do a plank.
I would do better.
Oh, Olivia has to do her 10 push-ups, remember?
Oh.
She's wearing
another skirt. She definitely did that.
Well, I mean, hey, good thing
I
you put
forgot
your,
about that.
hey, you can put your feet that way, we'd be fine, right?
Yeah. I would do it
Well,
with
it
it.
might be you.
I'll just
I can just feel that resentment.
No, put your feet like against the wall.
COVID.
Ready? Set.
What
Wait.
the? No push-ups.
You do push-ups, I do sit-ups.
Push-ups.
Ready? Set. Go.
There you go, there you go.
Karma makes them permanent.
Keep going. I'll keep going if you keep
No,
going.
but she said it.
Whatever.
Remind him.
Whatever.
Can I just stay here?
Well, how about you can get up though?
I got up. I got up.
Number 3, 1/2 S.
Man.
1/2 S plus 1 equals 1/4 S minus 6. We have fractions. Are we gonna panic?
Yes.
No. No. Okay. We're not gonna panic. We're gonna solve this like normal, okay?
Dang it.
So we want to get our variables together.
Kind of out of breath.
Now, tell me about it. Okay. So, would you rather move the 1/2 S or the 1/4 s?
1/4.
Which one's smaller?
1/4.
1/4. Which one have we preferred moving so far?
Oh.
Because we're gonna keep it positive. Let's move the 1/4 s. So let's subtract 1/4 s from both sides.
Oh my gosh.
Now, do we know what 1/2 minus a fourth is? Maybe on top of our head? Okay, maybe not. So let's just write it though. 1/2 s minus 1/4 s. We still have the plus 1, so plus 1 equals, what's 1/4 s minus itself?
0.
0 minus 6. Okay?
Yeah.
So, what do we need in order to subtract 1/2 s and 1/4? Aiden, write this down. We just went through this. Okay. 1/2 s minus 1/4 s. What do we need in order to subtract them?
Common denominator.
Common denominator. What's our common denominator going to be? Not 2. We can't shrink them. Go to 4. Okay. So do we have to multiply the second fraction at all?
No.
No, we need to do the first one. What by?
2.
2. 2 over 2, right? Top and the bottom?
Yep.
What's 2 times 1?
2.
2 over
4.
4s minus 1 over 4s plus 1 equals negative 6. Now can we combine those s's?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do they combine to be?
1/4.
1/4 s, right? 2 minus 1 is 1. The bottom stays the same. The denominator stays the same. 1/4 s plus 1 equals negative 6. Now what?
Subtract 1.
Subtract 1 minus 1. Then undo the addition. 1 minus 1 is 0. 1/4 s equals negative 7. Very good, Reagan. 2 negatives become more negative when you're adding and subtracting, right? How do we undo the fraction in front of it? Aiden,
Multiplication.
multiply by the reciprocal, which is 4 over 1. Very good. Now, is that the same thing as 4?
Yeah.
Toads. These 4s, they
Cancel.
now they reduce.
Don't, I'll give you detention.
Thus equals this true. What's negative 9 times 4? Negative 28. And that is our answer.
That's my karma, guys.
Good job, sis.
That's your problem. Attention.
Thank you.
Alright, questions on that at all?
Yeah.
Questions on that at all? Thanks, though, from Lydia, okay? Anything on here?
I know I wouldn't want to do push-ups.
Yeah, help assist out, okay?
Mhm.
When solving equations that contain grouping symbols like parentheses, brackets, we talked about those, okay? We're going to first use the distributive property to remove those grouping symbols. So on example 1, we have 8s minus 10 equals 3 times the quantity of 6 minus 2s. Did we have a similar one to this kind of on a 1 with parentheses?
Yeah.
So we distributed first, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay? We're going to do the same thing. So this left side is going to stay unaffected. We're just going to rewrite the left side. 8s minus 10 equals, and on the right side we're going to distribute. What's 3 times 6?
18.
18. What's 3 times negative 2s? What kind of 6?
Negative 6.
The negative 6. Negative 6s. Okay? Now is this a lot like what we've just been doing?
Yep.
Alright. Yes, sir. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. So when I was in college, the hall I lived on, a bunch of the basketball players would always go around saying, yes, sir. Yes, sir, all the time. So that's all I think.
You were in college when that
Yes,
was
sir.
around?
Who was in college when most of this slang was around?
I thought yes sir was the name.
Me too.
Really? I'm that far behind.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
He's ahead of us.
Okay, now what would we do here? Would we want to subtract 8s or add 6s?
Add 6s.
Yeah.
I mean S.
It's kind of a tough one to say, isn't it? What's 8s plus 6s?
Yeah.
14s. Minus 10 equals 18. And then these two 6s's, they zero out, don't they? Okay? I can use cancel on that one. I'm fine with that one, actually. Because they go to 0. Okay?
They cancel.
Okay? Attention. Now what do we do?
Detention.
Add 10.
Add 10 to the most, like, very good, Tucker.
Push-ups are better than detention.
Negative 10 plus 10 is 0. 14s equals 8, equals
28.
28, I almost forgot to add 10 to the other side. Okay, Maddie, what do I do now? Yes, very good. Divide both sides by 14 here. We're gonna get S, after they don't cancel, they reduce, S equals what? 2.
BKK.
Nope. He didn't say it.
Who said cancel?
Oh,
No, I didn't.
question on number 1. Okay, on number 2, what's gonna be the only difference here?
It's longer.
What's different on number 2?
You
distribute how many times?
2.
2 different distributors, right? Okay, I want you guys to try number 2 on your own. When you have it, or have questions, raise your hand.
Oh,
You guys
I
will
was
get a
already
fraction. Do it correctly, you get a fraction. Very good.
Forgot this whole thing.
What's this? Ball.
Yeah, look.
So do number 2. When you have it or have questions, raise your hand. Aiden, number 1.
Oh no.
You just went through this.
I'm gonna tell
Arm
you.
flip.
I'm not doing it right
My
now.
arm hurts.
Well, that's a you problem.
Yeah, I know it is.
I can
Because,
never get
especially because I'm the one who punched myself.
Aren't you right-handed?
Yes.
So you don't have to use your
But my
left
arm hurts
Oh.
so much that I can't
really hope
take
I added.
you push it
Yeah, but
so
you do
long.
what?
Oh
Uh,
my God.
I
Smack your arm.
can't keep the right.
Hey, you don't have to
My brain isn't working anymore.
I'm not gonna say.
Never gonna
I
do
think
it.
I'm ready.
But I'm waiting on
You should add it, but it should be.
I don't believe karma.
That doesn't. But then.
Okay.
What if you
Get
can't?
on, take a shower.
In 12 years?
What?
What did it do?
Why are you hiding? Of those pencils. What?
2020. My math. Do your work.
No.
Yes.
No, it's weird.
Knock on wood, though. Knock on wood.
That ain't even wood.
No,
This is wood? Yes, yes, it is.
Wood.
This is wood.
Cabinet. Yeah, wood cabinet, yeah.
Yeah.
You should get slide on the phone.
What?
I'm texting Olivia, you guys.
Y'all
are
Not that,
Ooh.
that's
Look at
literally
this.
wood right there.
Huh?
Those are cabinets. Look at
I know, but that's wood right there.
You very good, dog.
That's wood. I know that's wood too.
Oh, bro.
Bro.
You need a different one.
Yeah,
I got one to text. You.
oh, you finally got one?
I'm emailing her.
Oh, what?
no.
Yeah.
I broke it down. What are the chances of that?
Having it all.
Maddie, you should get masks like these. They're all, you can buy them
Do
online.
your work.
Or
I
mine.
have one, I just don't like them. That's
I
Not
don't
even
think it's color in case
Oh,
I
nice.
don't.
Oh, I'm texting her
So you
right
just
now.
didn't have to work.
By the way, you
I don't
This?
want her to do your work.
Oh, he is.
Hey, you know what? Yeah.
So one over nine.
Like, we would have to stand on that fence over there.
Um,
Yeah, we can actually.
I,
stand outside. Yeah.
Where you're going? You're going?
I'm not going.
Fine.
Do your work.
Okay, hey guys, if we're still working or if we're done, let's be quiet while we do it, okay?
I'm making Aiden do his work.
That's good.
He's threatening to target Olivia.
I have it right here.
Girlfriend.
Olivia.
Olivia Van Helsing.
I have it
No.
right here. I'm going to send it. You better do your work.
I like this.
I'm the mom of the group.
I
I
like
make
it.
sure everybody does their work
Yeah.
and has good.
You know,
This is rude.
Oh, it's not.
Tucker.
Hey, you can do it.
In middle school,
otherwise
I was the mom.
I back.
In middle school, I was the mom, but I wasn't though. I was
Yeah,
the
they got
mom.
one. That's Cody. Nothing. I said, your mom.
Oh, okay.
Karma.
Mason knows.
This is harassment.
It's not harassment.
Isn't it
It's
blackmail?
Yeah, it's blackmail.
Put it over your nose.
I thought you were doing. Wow. I thought you were doing the TikTok dance because you went like that.
Is that a TikTok video now?
It's just like a
Oh,
thing.
I don't know what the name is.
It's possible to do TikTok sometimes.
Oh, totally not.
Okay, I don't like
Why not?
that, but if you
Wait,
guys
it
do
is-
it-
I don't know how to get into
Watch so much TikTok,
You
guys.
need to do
Oh,
it.
it depends on what TikTok you end up on.
You into it?
When you start it.
I'm not into the whole TikTok. So I'm lame.
Okay, have you seen the walk TikTok?
Okay, knocking
Like,
yourself
from
out
the
is
top, and you drop.
No,
That
I
one. Oh, come on.
I don't-
You should
I don't
do
like
it. Okay,
TikToks.
when you're on the plane, you need to look up walk TikTok.
Oh,
No, he's too
Oh,
old for
no.
TikTok, guys. Do not.
No, he,
Mr. Kossel, do not.
you need to
Oh,
learn
yeah, you
some
should
dances.
learn.
I don't do it.
You need to
but
catch up
I
with
do.
the trend, man.
You need to be on trend.
Face it, he's too old for TikTok, guys.
He knows
He's
the
only
words,
like
but he doesn't
20.
know the dances. That's, no.
You should learn.
He's too
How
old.
old are you?
He's too old to do dances.
20,
but he's
let me
not
guess,
supposed to talk
20.
swing.
7.
Yep,
I've got
26.
76.
because it makes sense.
25.
24.
No, he does not.
24?
Oh,
You're old.
We're
You're
basically
fine. There's literally 80-year-olds.
I got
up
one
there.
foot to grade, guys.
Well,
You
okay.
can
Well,
take
you
that.
can
The
graduate.
upper, the
But do they look good?
No, no, no.
Get it done.
I don't.
How did you graduate?
Yeah, how many graduates live?
Yeah.
I was born in 1995. I'll be
Such a pain.
Well, like, is it teaching school like 10 years?
Yeah, I graduated. No, no,
Oh.
no. I was on 4.
4?
Yeah,
Yeah.
most programs are 4.5.
So you'll
Yeah.
be here for 2 years.
It is.
This is my 3rd year.
What? Wait, I'm so.
So I came in here for your 8th grade year.
Oh my gosh.
You're taking away my work time, so like.
Yeah, it's been
it
3
is.
years.
Oh my god.
That don't sound right.
That
No,
does
no,
not, that does not sound right.
No.
I feel old.
Oh my.
I
You
feel
can
old.
grow.
Miss
We're that
Fry, I
old.
miss her so much.
We are.
Nope, Miss Fry. I miss Miss Aubrey. Or
Okay.
whatever.
And I'm talking this up here. We distribute. 7 times 10 is.
7
You
7
missed
times
the
negative
other
1
math
is.
teacher.
Five.
Negative 7.
7.
Negative 7. Hey guys, we're not gonna get much work time. We gotta pick up a piece. Okay. Negative 2 times 3 is. Negative 2 times 10 is.
Negative 2n.
2n. Okay. Now we need to get our n's together. Would you rather add 2n or subtract 7?
Subtract.
Add
Add two. Add two.
Add 2. I mean, you can do either, but I'm gonna make my life easier. Okay. 7n plus 2n is 9n minus 7 equals negative 6. What happens with negative 2n and positive 2n?
They cancel.
They cancel. They go to 0. I'm okay with cancel there.
Yay.
Unless Mason says it. Okay. Now what do we do? Okay, now what do we do?
Subtract or add 7.
Add 7 to both sides. Negative 7 plus 7 is
0.
0.
Yeah.
9n equals 1.
Right.
Okay, different signs subtract, each sign is a bigger number. How do we get n by itself?
Divide and both sides.
Divide 9,
That's what I meant.
totally. Okay, 9n and 9, divide them and they,
Cancel.
wrong, reduce. N is equal to 1 over 9. That's our answer.
Let's
1 9.
go.
Let's
You
go
didn't
wherever
write
you
it
want.
down.
Okay.
I was not hurt.
God.
A third?
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on, push-ups.
Come on.
Wait, do what?
Wait.
Can he do push-ups?
Only if he throws something and
Do
misses,
20
that's the rule.
push-ups.
Oh, in the trash?
But
Yeah.
what if you're, can you make up a new rule for annoying people?
Yeah, like Mason.
Do you realize how many students I have that fit in that category?
Exactly.
My dad's push-ups? Maybe later.
Make him do 20 push-ups.
For my comp.
Yeah, for your combo.
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys know about dad push-ups?
No.
How do you do that
Okay,
push-ups?
so have you guys heard of a clap push-up?
Yeah.
Yes.
You push up and you clap, okay?
Yeah.
So I was helping out at a summer camp one time, okay? I was the leader for a summer camp, and my group of boys, around the time they were freshmen, okay? How did they describe it? Anyway, at the time they were freshmen, I feel old, okay? At the time they were freshmen, okay? And, we were like, at this camp, it was a multi-sport camp, so everyone was in their different sports. And so I was there helping a bunch of soccer boys, okay? And so we played soccer all the time together, so we were wearing like workout clothes. Like, yo, do you work out? I'm like, yeah, I do. Like, are you pretty strong? I'm like, I mean, I like to think so. I try to work out quite a bit, kind of thing. And they're like, can you do a dab push-up? I'm like, oh, what? And they explain it's like, okay, instead of a clap, you dab. And I'm like, I mean, probably. But can you try it? I'm like, sure, okay. So then I try it, and then I do it, and they're like, whoa, like, I wouldn't want to beat you in a dark alley, kind of a thing. So, let me warm up a bit here, though. Maybe a bit sore. Oh.
He's a stretch.
You definitely can't do it.
I don't think so.
Tucker, you get that fucking record this.
This is going to be awkward when you listen to this.
Mr. Cross, can I record it?
Sure.
Oh, I'm doing it.
Everyone grabs their phone and wants to record it.
The only practice my dad having.
Everyone else was just scared too, so I had to.
I pulled my phone right.
Thank you for the charger, by the way. Oh my god.
Alright, okay.
all of it, but I'm on two.
So, well, okay, here's that push-up, you know?
What? I'll make something up for you and you're gonna try.
Alrighty.
What's your mask on your nose?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Lee.
You should be.
You see the mount?
It has to go over both because it's going to come out of both your nose and your mouth.
What if like someone doesn't have a nose?
Yeah, but your nose is an automatic
What if
filter.
you're like Voldemort?
Your nose is an automatic filter.
He still has nostrils.
But like,
But like,
How
he
would
has
your-
no nose.
how
Your
would
nose
your
is an
mouth
automatic
work?
filter.
It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe.
Bacteria is built
No,
in
you didn't have
But
like,
he doesn't have a nose to hold it up.
You still don't know, how would he work? It probably has to, like, tape it or something like that, or like have something goes behind his head.
Super
oh,
glue.
those
Or
are
maybe a
hard.
gator.
Just super glue.
I wanna try that.
Super glue the mask.
Should I try it?
Alrighty, okay. Brandon, what color do you want?
Super glue nose.
Which one? This one or this one?
The wrong one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, no solution or identity, aka all real numbers, infinitely many solutions. IMS, have you heard of IMS?
Yeah.
Maybe. So we're gonna solve this one. This looks pretty similar to what we just got done doing.
Mhm.
Okay, let's distribute 8 times 5c. Try that again, 40c. 8 times -2, -16, equal sign. 10 times 32.
320.
We love multiplying by 10. Aiden, what's 10 times 4c?
He's texting.
One sec. Let me think.
Nathan, put your nut mask over your nose.
40C.
I hate these maps. I don't know.
Sorry,
Come on, a
buddy.
new one.
Back your mouth.
We got a new one. Alright,
Who's
So,
that, right? Oh, yeah.
40c minus 16 equals 320 plus 40c. What do we do now? Very good.
Minus one.
Minus 40c, let's move it across.
Which way?
Right? And what's 40c minus itself?
Zero.
Negative 16 equals 320. What's 40c minus itself?
0.
Wait,
No.
negative 16 equals 320. Is that true?
No solution.
No, so we call this a no solution.
So go high out.
Right? I can shorten it to no SOL, which is solution. Okay, no soul, no solution.
No soul.
No.
I have
No solve.
No solution to it. This is saying that no matter what number, no matter what number you plug in for C, it won't work. Okay? All the other equations that we solved, we got a very specific number, and the equation works when it's this number. This one, doesn't matter what number you try, it won't work. Okay? No matter what, it will never work. Now, we might have actually been able to catch it up here. 40C minus 16, would that ever be the same thing as 40C plus 320? No, because they're the same 40C. But if we don't catch it there, we're able to catch it here and say, oh, that's not even true. So whenever you get to an equation where it's just numbers, and it's not true, it's no solution. Whenever you get a number equals a number, and you're like, that doesn't work. No solution. Questions on that? Okay, let's try number 2. Okay? Cleaning, pick color.
Like blue.
Okay, doesn't really our choice. Okay, we're gonna distribute here again. 4 times t.
14.
Okay? 4 times 20. What was it? 80. equals 1/5 times 20t. 1/5 times 20t. Okay, let's do it outside if we need to. 20 over 1. Can those cross reduce?
Yes.
By what?
5.
5 goes into both, into 1, and how many times?
4.
4. So this becomes 4t. And 1/5 times 400. Okay? Let's do that off the side. 1/5, 400 over 1. Now, we can kind of cover up a 0 for a second, can't we? Does 5 go into 40?
Yeah.
How many times?
8.
8. So how many times will it go into 400? 80. Okay? Plus 80. Okay, now what do we do? Subtract 4t. 4t minus itself is 0. 80 equals, well, 4t minus itself is 0. Does 80 equal 80?
Yep.
Last time I checked. This is what we call infinitely many solutions. This is saying, regardless of whatever we plug in, we can plug in any number in this one and it works. We can plug in any number here and it works. So you can plug in, Olivia, think of a number.
5.
Okay, you plug in 5, it works. Mason, come up with a number.
80.
80, you can plug in 80, it'll work. Okay, Tobin,
100.
100 would work. Emily, it would work. Maddie, give me a number. It would work in there. Reagan,
50.
it would work. Abby, what?
3.
3 would work. Aiden, give me a number.
What?
Guess on a number.
5.
5 would work. Mason,
Wait, where's 1.2?
yep, literally any number you can imagine.
I don't believe it.
1/2.
Infinity.
500.
1 and 1/2.
500.
999, no, 66.
Okay, let's plug in 1.2.
66.
No.
We're doing this. Laney challenged it. Laney and Emily both were like, let's challenge it. Okay, 4 times 1.2 plus 20 equals,
It's already worked.
okay, 1/5, okay, equals, okay,
Bet it's gonna work.
1/5 times
See, I don't-
20 times 1.2 plus 400.
Do a negative 1.2.
It doesn't matter. It wouldn't matter which one I pick.
Why?
It's gonna work out the same either way. It's gonna work out.
I don't believe it.
Okay.
I believe
What's
Mr.
1.2
Consul.
times
No,
20?
this is not necessary.
What's 1.2 times 20?
Oh,
Only
yeah.
1.2.
Skip that.
Challenging lady
Let's see.
to do it.
4 times, oh, I should make Laney do it.
No, that's
Yeah, you should.
That's
4 times 21.2
Make it.
I can do it.
equals
Do it then.
1/5
Do it.
times 20 times 1.2. 20 times 1.2, that'd be 20, and
Don't
then
do anything.
fifty that, so 24 plus 400. So 4 times 21.2, that'd be 84.8. Sounds like a radio station. Okay. Equals, okay, 1/5 times 424. Okay, 1/5 times 424. Okay, so let's take 424 times 1/5. That's the same thing as 424 divided by 5.
What?
Okay, so if you divide by, if you multiply by 1/5, it's the same thing as dividing by 5.
But I thought that was only like 5 over 1.
Well, 5 over 1 is.
So, dividing by 5 over 1. So if I divide by 5 over 1, the same thing as multiplying by 1/5. And 5 over 1 is 5.
I think it's
Okay, yeah, keep
84.8.
Okay, okay? So 5 doesn't go into 4, but it goes into 42 8 times. 8 times 5 is 40. Subtract, we get 2, 24. This is lagging. Okay? 5 goes into 24, 4 times, excuse me. I almost got 5 too. You get 4 as a remainder, add a decimal point, add a 0. Goes into 40, 8 times 84.8
Oh my god.
equals 84.8. It worked.
I really thought
Ha. He's a math
I
teacher.
was.
Alrighty.
He's a math teacher. He knows everything.
It doesn't matter what we plug it in. Plug in here.
The pen.
I just wanted to give him a challenge.
Okay. Nothing will make this equation not work. No actual number will make this not work. Okay. So that's what happens when you get and a number equals itself. Now, could we have noticed it up here?
Yeah.
Because we have the same thing on both sides, exact same thing. Okay, if it's close, doesn't matter. But if it's exact, that's what we need, okay? Here it was close, 40C, 40C, but negative 16 and 320, not the same. Not equal, no solution, okay?
Can we do our homework now?
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I had to defend myself.
It was Lainey's fault.
Sorry, guys, I just didn't believe it.
Oh,
You
man.
don't
Don't worry,
So
me,
on the
yeah.
math test, I got a super difficult question.
Hey, you should have done a longer
I'm
one
not
so
sure
you
why.
didn't do any homework at all.
Then you're gonna do it all.
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
Twenty,
That's okay.
20
I was
minutes.
Oh,
15
great.
minutes. Oh, I forgot, I should have.
50?
Alright, what's the question?
You can't write it down. You're not supposed to take math questions out of the test.
Ooh, this is hard.
Thank you.
Okay.
How'd you know that much more?
Whoa.
What the heck?
Whoa.
I'm just kidding, I love these worksheets.
You love
Right.
that?
Can we take them off?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gonna be awesome. I'm feeling good on this Friday, like I should.
Feeling good. You definitely watch TikTok.
I don't. Don't do 7, 13, through 15.
Yay.
Yay.
If you what?
7 or 13 through 15. You guys
That's
live
the
with that?
last ones that we didn't do.
Oh, another. Oh. I think it's a.
Oh, no.
This is
You better like bring.
always the whole.
Is it leaking?
I think.
Do you need to go drain it?
Not
Yeah, you can go take it
It's
to the
not
sink.
leaking very much.
Go take it to the sink.
What's the C?
Don't do like what Lainey did.